Hello Pisces, and happy birthday to all you late February Pisces. This is Vickie Verley, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thanks for joining me for the February reading. This is for Pisces Sun, Rising, and Moon. And we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation. And we're going to be using, I forgot to get my little sheet out here for you guys. We're going to also be using the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Start with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then I do a bonus card every month for my Patreon people. And this month we're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors cards that I got for Christmas by Lily Moses. So if you're a Patreon supporter, at the level 2, you'll have access to all, not only, you can watch as many of them as you want. There'll be 12 bonus readings, and as a Patreon person, you can watch all of those. If you want information on that, you can look below the video or follow these eyes in the skies. Also, if you like the video, want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And what is going on for our Pisces friends for February 2019. Had a couple eclipses back in January, so things are changing. Oh, by the way, I will be opening up for a special reading, the equinox reading. But if you're a Patreon person and you're watching these videos early, which is another benefit to becoming a Patreon subscriber, these won't be available till we actually hit into February. But it's a predictive reading. It's a psychic reading. I look at your chart, the equinox chart, and it's a seasonal reading that predicts, especially for you, for the season. Okay, so here's your spread, Pisces, for February. First card out, I barely got shuffling and that death card flew out. So big changes. We are coming off of these eclipses, and the end of January eclipse, the 21st, is the full moon eclipse of releasing and letting go, and something may have been eclipsed out of your life. That happens. That's pretty much what does happen during these time frames. So something's being left behind, but what are you moving toward? The Emperor is here in the upright position, so this is very favorable. The Emperor is somebody who is in a position of power and authority, who has clout, is really standing out to me. By the way, if you've never seen these readings, if these words stand out to you, that can be a personal message just for you, so do pay attention to that. Clout stood out to me just now. So clout, this guy or girl, could be anybody, has a lot of clout. Turns out you're soulmates. Now soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. So not all your soulmates are your lovers. Many times soulmates are somebody who comes along and gives you a leg up in life, gives you some help, gives you a helping hand. And that's definitely what's happening in the case of the Emperor. There is some love stuff going on, though, for many of you Pisces as well, though, because we follow down, the soulmate card leads to the Ten of Cups. So some of you are falling in love and then, reaching this pinnacle of happy love time, marriage possibly. You notice, though, you've got two tens. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in the spread. Tens are always the most. It's the most happiness, joy, and love in the case of the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles is the most money. The most money, material, wealth, success, and all that. I feel many of you are going to get a job offer through this Emperor, because you do have this Ace of Pentacles down here. So that is like a new beginning in money, and it looks like you're just ecstatic and joyful over it, and it's just phenomenal. Sometimes this Ten of Pentacles can have to do with property. Ten of Pentacles also, because it shows all the older people, middle, young babies. It talks about generational wealth. So it could be either generational wealth related to you specifically, like some kind of an inheritance, but it also could be this Emperor. This could be their situation. Maybe this company has been around for generations and generations, or it's a family company. For some of you that could be the case. There is a Queen of Pentacles down here in a favorable position. So she might be an earth sign, which is a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, but it can be a he or she in these general readings. Could be anybody. Does seem very much tied into the new work situation, the new financial situation. They seem to be somebody who's in the new, after the Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning, then we have this Queen of Pentacles. So they're part of the new situation that arises through this whole transition that you're going through. We've got Death, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, if you follow it down this way. So she is part of the new situation. She's upright, meaning somebody very favorable. You get along, you have a great relationship. She's helpful to you. I get the feeling like she's kind of just, he or she is just kind of work and not much else, the way she looks away from everything. It's just like, well, we have our business, but it's a good work relationship, and those are important too, you know. You've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, so there is a delay, or news about money may not be what you hoped it to be, or it may be a delay. It feels more like a delay because this is so favorable. I mean, this is very minor compared to how good this is. This is some kind of a minor setback. Delay feels really strong. Earth. So we don't have any big, do we have a big Earth stuff? Where's that full moon? Oh, we actually do have a full moon in Virgo on the 19th. So that's an Earth sign event, a Virgo full moon. So it could be something happening around the time of that 19th of February as a disappointment or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is, it turns around by the time we hit fire. Now, I feel like this hitting fire, we're actually talking, I usually try to keep it in 1 month, but I think this is definitely moving into March, as at the end of March when we move into Aries, March and April. So there could be, it's here, it feels delayed, but look to March and April for it to come back into full manifestation. The happiness continues. This is the good news coming in. Okay, again, I do have, if you're watching this and it's February, it's not, you're not an early viewer, early Patreon viewer, please do check out the transit, the ingress readings. Those are always very popular. I do them 4 times a year for the cardinal ingress, the change of the seasons. If you're interested, I have all sorts of other readings available on my website, as well as t-shirts, books, and other items that you can look through, and it helps support me and this channel and the free readings that I do here every month. So what is the animal totem card, Spirit, for our Pisces people for the month of February of 2019? Snake. Okay. Well, snake is Kundalini. So sexuality is going to be real strong, but also that death shows up because the snake sheds its skin and it goes through a big transformation. Here's what I wrote initially on the card: Quetzalcoatl, Shisha, Seraph, Ophion, all serpent gods. Kundalini activation, carnal knowledge. Portal to awakening of the primal chi energy. Medicine. The new you is emerging now. The new you is emerging now. Not only because the death card shows up and we have these 10s and then the aces. The 10 is the culmination. The ace is the new beginning. But because it's coming up on your solar return. Even if you're, we're coming up on that. So even if you're not a late February Pisces and you're in March, this is the time every year to reset your goals and ambitions. To reset. This is your solar new year. It's your solar return. It's a very important time every year to make your list of things that you want to manifest during the year, and just get yourself realigned with your goals and ambitions and things like that. It's a powerful time. You've got the power of the astrological planetary aspects behind you, so it's a very powerful time. And you guys are definitely coming up on it. Okay, so now if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can head over to the Patreon channel. I'm going to pull an additional card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I really love this deck. This was a Christmas gift, and it's a newer deck. It's only been out for a few months, and I really vibe with it. I really like it a lot. So if you're interested in that, you can check out my website above or the link below. Don't forget, if you want to hit that subscribe button, you won't miss a beat as far as when I upload videos. I upload pretty regularly, pretty much every week, 2 astrology videos every month, and this one, and sometimes I throw in another different one too. So if you're interested, you can check it out. Happy birthday to all you Pisces. Remember, this is your solar return. It's a very important time for manifestation. It looks like it could be a stellar month for all of you. Thank you all for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, purchasing my wares. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of February, and I'll speak to you soon.